And I did write down some names, some position players, some free agents, or not free agents, position players, some pitchers that would make sense as low salary guys. And then you can go bring in maybe a Jose Abreu. I don't think Rizzo's going to happen, but maybe an Anthony Rizzo. Or you can go bring back Martinez and maybe you bring back Profar. Uh, and then you can supplement the other areas with lower salaries, and that's how you could get to the 25 million or around there, um, and not be spending way over it. Some names, if you're curious, I mean, Justin Dunn, Cincinnati Reds. Look, these names, I don't know how familiar you guys are with these names. I don't know if these teams are even willing to give these guys up, but I tried to pick names that teams might be willing to give up. um, like there were some lower salary guys. I'm trying to think of someone specific that I was looking up last night. Like Corbin Burns is a low salary, but like Adam Savali, I think he's pretty low salary. Like I didn't include him. The Indian or the Guardians, they're not going to give him up, right? They're trying to win. They're not going to give him up. You wouldn't think. But like Justin Dunn of the Cincinnati Reds, he has a or this past year, I think, he had a 923,000 salary, 3 years of control. You have Trevor Rogers with the Marlins. He's a pre-arbitration player. 4 years the Padres would have control of him. And control is an important thing as well, remember, because Darvish doesn't have an extension. Snell does not have an extension. So Musgrove's the only locked-in starting rotation guy right now past 2023. Snell and Darvish are free agents at the end of 2023. Hopefully an extension can get done with Darvish, but that's not at the top of their priority list, I don't think, right now. They got to fill out the roster for this year. They're trying to win right now. So that's their priority. So having control is definitely, if Preller's going to make a trade, I would think it's for someone under control with a cheap salary. So Trevor Rogers, Justin Dunn, Reed Detmers of the Angels. He had a $710,000 salary in 2022. He has 5 years of control. James Caprillion of the A's, he had a $705,000 salary in 2022. He has 4 years of control, including 2023. So those are some pitchers. Adrian Hauser for Milwaukee, he'll probably generate some trade interest. He's making $3.7 million in 2023, so not ridiculously expensive there. Be 4 or 5 starter. Maybe that makes sense. I know trades might be harder to do because you gave up all of your top prospect except Jackson Merrill and Campy. All of that, but Campy's not even really considered a prospect probably now. But you gave up all your top guys, young prospects, in that Soto deal, really. So you're dealing. Do you want to give up Merrill? Do you want to give up Campy? Those are questions that are going to be asked, right? Kevin Kopps, I know he's a reliever in their system. He's been on the show before. So obviously, a lot of discussions are going to be happening with the front office. So those are some starting pitcher names. Hauser, 2 years of control, by the way. Again, $3.7 million salary for this coming season. I think that's what he's expected to make, around that. Position players, look at first base, guy that can also play the outfield, Seth Brown of the Oakland A's. He's making $705,000 in 2022, or he made that in 2022. 4 years of control that they would have of him. I think he hit like 25 home runs this year. That was either him or Sean Murphy. I forget. Patrick Wisdom of the Cubs, he's kind of a utility guy. He played mostly third base this year, but he can play first. He made $730,000 in 2022. He has 4 years of control. Sean Murphy, as we talked about, $3.3 million projected for 2023. He has 3 years of control. If the A's want Campy, or if they want Alfaro and flip him to someone, I don't know. Just throwing out ideas there. Maybe that's an option. But really, really interesting stuff that Kevin Acee wrote about yesterday